And you're live.
Yes, we are.
Okay.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to TFRL. Something a bit different tonight. Not TFRL A League, not TFRL B League this weekend, because we are supposed to be on a week's break, but we do have a TFRL social race because of the Brazilian Grand Prix this weekend. Wisely came up with the idea of hosting a 50% race round Brazil, and we are here. It's been streamed. I'm commentating. And you're going to get some action on this beautiful but very windy Friday night. I'm JimSed14, your commentator for tonight, and I'm joined in the commentary box as you were. I've just noticed Seraph has joined, which is good to see. And I'm joined by Small Guy, Ezreal Matthias, and LMC Will in the
Hi.
box. Say hello, everyone.
Hi.
Sorry, got to be politically correct now.
I may just point out that this is one of our biggest turnouts all season for social race, and for any of our races that we've put on. So good job. There's 18 drivers here. Thank you very much for attending. That's all I can say. I'm very, very pleased. What I will do, what I would have done at this point is run through the standings, but there's no standings to run through tonight, so we just sit and wait for thingy. I mean, I could drive, but then again, that's unfair because I'm sure you want to hear my commentary.
You sexy.
Right, I'm gonna send out some backup invites. So guys, make sure the AZR guys have got backup invites as well. Who? Aiden McGeady? Oh god, why is he here? Aiden, the one that got kicked. Right, Jimmy Boy's going to get an invite. Let's have a look who else is going to get an invite. Matt is going to get an invite. Niels. Onyx Mare. Wait, what? Oh, you get to hear my lovely voice twice. It's fine. Somebody else has joined. Who else just joined there? Who has just joined? Somebody left and joined.
Deneen joined.
Deneen's joined, but who was that who joined and then left?
Don't know.
Was that
Billy.
AZR? Was that Lewis?
No, Lewis is still in.
Lewis is still in. So who was that then that left? Whoever you were, please come back. Oh dear.
It was.
I'm now party
no.
owner. What's happened to Matthias?
Oh no, what's happened here then?
He's still in the lobby.
He's still in the lobby. He might have gone to a different party or something. You never know.
Give him an invite back.
Yeah, give him an invite. Oh, I'm party owner, aren't I? Oh, I don't want to be doing that. I'll quickly jump party. There we go. Haha. Brilliant. Yeah, we've lost Matthias. He's now back. I'm now party owner. What the hell?
Oh, Jesus.
Oh my god.
Right,
Come
James,
on,
leave
man.
and I'll leave.
Come on. Goodness me. Oh, now Matthias a toast. Oh my god.
Why is Matthias hurt?
Oh dear. It's like musical chairs going on at the minute. I do apologise. Is everyone here, first of all? Have we got everyone that should be here? Was it I thought it was Seraph that left, but he's there. Who left?
Hold on, let me go back on the stream and just have a look. Okay.
Yeah, oh, was it? No, Fidgeting Dragon. I was thinking Fidgeting Dragon, but he's here. Let me have a look.
I knew it was one of the visual guys that Doug was gonna add.
Ah. Yes.
I was gonna say, is it visual? But I don't want to make like
Is it
an ass
red?
out myself spelling.
Might be
No,
red.
Reb's in. Reb's in.
Oh.
He's just below Wiselig. Let me go back on the thingy. We did have
Oh,
20. Who was it?
I'm confused on who's left.
Oh, right. I think it were... we missed the 20th person. I think I missed the 20th person that joined.
I think we need to start, to be honest.
Yeah, we'll start. Let's
Okay.
start. Let's not keep these guys waiting.
And let me go in game chat and just tell everyone to ready up.
Yeah, please do. Goodness me. Who's racing?
Sorted that out.
Racing Central, who's that? I think it's that's his, Lewis on his account in YouTube. Storm, you can go any car, I don't mind at all. I need to get into spectator mode for one. Can we start real quick? I don't have much time yet. We're going to start now. And if you're new to the TFRL channel, please do like us and subscribe and comment and whatever else, because we are trying to beat FRL, of course.
Follow the Twitter.
Oh yeah, we have also got Twitter and Instagram, which never gets used.
Yeah, that movie.
TFRL4 is our Twitter, and the underscore formula underscore racing underscore league is the Instagram, which Oxide runs for those that might be new. We've got 17 viewers already. If we can get this up to around 30, I'll be happy. I'm not asking too much though.
Share it with your family. Share it with your friends.
But yeah, thank you. Are you okay getting not getting muted?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
In a bit. Right.
I was gonna. Oh, I said not to mute you guys, but okay.
Oh, you can mute us if you want.
Depends if you get put off. That's what I'm thinking.
Quite easily.
Whoa!
Well, if yeah. Oh, it's
Every
dry.
bit of concentration.
It is dry. Right, I shall mute Keelan then, because he's been an arse. Rest is dry as well.
No, race is all wet.
Oh yes, that's what I like to see. But if you are new to the TFRL channel and you're wondering what this is a TFRL social race for Brazil, and I'm aware that Will and Matthias can still hear me unless they want to unmute me, mute me. It's up to them.
Nah.
It's fine. Good. I don't want to be alone. That's all. We'll probably get Bullboy joining halfway through, thinking, "What on earth is this?" But yeah, I was on about the some of the new guys that are joining us tonight. Of course, we've got the regulars of A League and B League, including the likes of Matt Tibos, Matthias Turk. I had to say his full name there. AZR Matthias, to be short. Scuba, Will, likes of those. We've got a returning. We've got 2 returning drivers to A League, which I will come on to now. Massive signings, I think. Lightning Lawmans. AZR Lawmans is joining us next weekend in Canada, as is Super Guy NL. Who I think has still got to make his AZR account, has he? He's running the Super Guy NL account tonight. It's very interesting to see both of them. Returning Lawmans has raced this season. Super Guy NL returning from a stint last season in TFRL. And we've also got a few new drivers in tonight. A few of the new AZR guys. Lewis, who I'm on board with currently. I think he's first out on tracks. Let's go on board a lap with him. Let's go to broadcast cam, as that'll work much better. And he's in the house today. Lewis 11004 is his other PSN name. If familiar viewers to FRL, he is part of the FRL F1 tier, and he's also part of ILR. And as soon as I say that he's on a lap, he's literally made a mistake at the centre S's, and he's going to get out of the way of the other Haas, which is Mr. Oh, okay. Who shall I choose then? Let's go on board with Super Guy NL in the Sauber. 16.6 through the first sector. Yellow flag in sector 2. Not sure who that is. Yeah, I thought it was one of the McLarens, was it? It was, I think it might have been Billy. Oh no, Billy's... Oh, it's one of the Hasses getting out of the way. That might be you. Right. Super Guy now, though, is coming through the second sector now. I recently drove this track on GT Sport and it is quite different to how it appears on F1, of course. There is a Toro Rosso ahead of Super Guy NL on track, and he's sub 52 through the middle sector. That is a very good middle sector from Super Guy NL. So let's see how he's going to get on. Of course, this will be Brazil will be the penultimate race of the season in TFRL A League and B League. Oh, and Super Guy NL's coming in the pits. That's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Who is on a lap? Matt Tibos. Oh, he's not on a lap. Hamres goes quickest though with a 108.2. Warlock, another new driver here tonight with a 108.7, and Reb has just set a 109.5. We will now get the first times on the leaderboard, so don't worry. There will be, I have a feeling though there's going to be plenty of invalidations. Onyx Merce sets the first sub 108 lap time. Was that a good? Is 107's good round here?
Pretty decent, yeah.
Well, I'm going to go low 107 then for Paul. I think there'll be a low 107 here, or a 106.9 from Super Guy NL, because I think he's capable. Oh, Wiselig, 107.7 goes Paul. And Wiselig, of course, current championship leader, after taking that dramatic win in Monaco last weekend, beating Kazizel to the line, that stunning overtake at La Nouvelle Chicane. In the second sector, of course, at Monaco. That was just sensational, that move. And Matt Tibos now running up towards the line. Not sure if he's going in the pits. No, he's saving ground. He's going to be ahead of Hamres, I think, here. Yeah, 108.1 goes fourth, but Hamres has just improved right behind him with a 107.8. So Hamres, Wisely, Hamres and Onyx Mer, top three. There's a yellow flag in sector 1. Excuse me, Billy's gone 8th. Sorry, Billy's gone 6th with a 108.8.
Oh.
That is not a bad lap. He's quickest of the B-League guys, so he's showing these up a little bit, these B-League guys that are in. Go on, Billy. Let's have a look who's on a lap. The people who haven't set one. Niels is on a lap. He's currently right up there in B-League, and he sets a 1:10.1, but that was an invalidated lap. I'm not sure if Scuba is on a lap. He's on the run of the line, goes 5th, just behind Matt Tibos. With a 108.130. Matt, of course, on a 108.108. And we're nearly 6 minutes through qualifying here in Brazil. And Wisely currently on top. Seraph has just gone 6th ahead of Warlock. So the Force Indias setting, looking at the third row at the minute. Seraph on the soft compound of tyre, I may add as well. 108.3 was his lap time. Quicker than some of the guys on the super soft compound of tyre. And he will inevitably improve. 7/8 tenths round here, I think. Improvement from softs to supers.
Oh shit.
Oh, hang on.
Not that, yeah. I bottled it.
You bottled it? Oh, okay. I thought you spun or something. That's why I was coming towards you frantically.
No, I've run wide at the end of the first sector.
Right, I think Super Guy might be on a lap. He had a 16.6 through the first sector, and again 16.6, and I think that might be a dead level time. Torosso getting out of the way. That's Fidgeting Dragon getting out of the way there. Or was it Warlock? One of the two Torossos anyways. Haas getting out of the way as well. Nice to see sportsmanship at its finest. And Super Guy is coming through the middle sector. He's just started the middle sector, and in fact I think he's just invalidated, or because he's just... Hang on, he might be on a lap, I don't know. Let's keep on board with this. And Super Guy now, of course, dramatically leaving CSR after leaving that, and he's been signed up with the AZR guys on Expert and Lightning Lawmans, doing business in the esports community. Super Guy NL is coming back in the pits, so let's not go on board with him. Oh yeah, I may point out that our AZR Matthias has gone 5th with 108.066. Nice lap. Just 300s behind Scuba. So that's not a bad lap. No, still not bad at all. And we've still got times to find from 3 of the AZR guys. Keelan in the pits. Lewis and Super Guy NL are the other two. Renault getting out the way there. That was Matt on his out lap, getting out the way. Oh, and Lewis going miles off the track. Goodness me. Where was he going there? Very strange. Not sure if he wasn't concentrating. Interesting to see. Oh, Will goes second, just behind Wiselig. That feel like a nice lap?
Second sector felt a bit wank. So I tried not to. Well, I tried to keep it PG.
Yeah, you've got to remember that there are kids watching, like 80 Bird, so gotta keep a PG on the social race tonight. Oh dear. Oh, Onyx Mo goes quickest, 107.7. Nice lap by Onyx in the Williams. Of course, he's Williams in TFRL A-League, and this could be a prelude to what we see in the penultimate race of the season. Onyx Mo going quickest ahead of Wiselig. So championship leader, who is about to come across the line, I may add. Let's watch on board with this. This is quicker than Onyx Mo. This is a very quick lap from Wiselig. Oh, to 107.6. Oh. It looked quicker than what I originally made it out to be. Wiselig 107.6 just goes ahead of Onyx Mo and retakes pole position, provisional pole with halfway through the session, and Wiselig 107.6 top. Onyx Mo second. Then it's Will, Hamres, Scuba top 5. Then Matthias, Matt. Quite a few Matts in there. Matthias, Matt, Seraph, Billy doing the best out of the B-League guys. Quicker than Warlock by 0.02 of a second on the Super Soft compound tyre. Warlock in 10th. Neil, Storm, Reb, Fidgeting Dragon. I was going to say Fighting Dragon there. Lewis, Keelan, Deneen and Super Guy NL, who hopefully will be on for lap very, very soon. There's the yellow flag in Sector 2, Sector 3. And that is Billy going slow, getting out of the way. I think he'd be coming in the pits. He was getting out of the way of a Ferrari there. That was Storm, who is setting up for a lap. In fact, I think he's on an in lap. Nice lap from Storm, actually, 109.1. And of course, you can really tell the difference between the B-League and the A-League guys here around Brazil. And Keelan lightening up the timing screens there with a 106.6 through the first sector. Is he right? Oh, Hamres! Hamres has gone pole. 107.5. Just shy of a 107.4 actually. Nice lap from Hamres. Two of the Mercedes guys, Hamres and Wiselig. Hamres, of course, has got the full-time seat of Mercedes in TFRL A-League, and Wiselig is usually running the Red Bull, but Niels took that seat tonight. So Wiselig running in the Mercedes, and they're currently looking at the front row of the grid. Let's see Keelan. Is he going to go right up there? I'm expecting him to go ahead of Scuba. So I've got to be honest, I might be picking him up a little bit here. Super Guy NL's just gone second with a 107.5. Keelan comes across the line, and it's an invalidated lap of a 108 flat, and that would have been ahead of Scuba. So that would have been a nice lap from Keelan. 5/10 off the pace, if that was a lap. If you like, I was trying to find my words there. Oh. Do me. Yellow flag in Sector 3. Let's have a look on board with Lewis. Very interested to see how he gets on in kind of his TFRL debut. AZR Lewis. And I know some of the AZR guys are interested in joining TFRL A-League. I will announce car placements to Super Guy NL and Lawmans privately after this session. And we are coming to the conclusion. There's going to be a new rule implemented. As who was that going fifth? That was Seraph going fifth, I think. 107.736, just ahead of Will, very close. And now Lewis comes across the line, invalidated lap, 111.1. Keelan's coming in the pits. Anybody else who's spun?
Niels.
Oh yeah, that's going on the downhill section, and he's spun round again, doing a full 360. He's just got to be careful. He reverses off the line. Reverses off, no cars coming. And Niels, he might pick up a penalty here for coming across the track. Oh, actually, no, it hasn't given him anything. That's good to see. But Niels has to get those tyres warmed up. He should be going back into the pit, I think. He's currently sitting at 108.9, and I can say 1.5 seconds are separating the top 13 guys out on track, with the top 9 drivers separated by under 0.5 of a second. Sorry, just over 0.5 of a second, I may add. About 5.5 tenths. Top 9 separated, with Billy best of the rest. And that's something you might have not heard us say in a while. So I'll say it again. Billy is best of the rest. Unbelievable. Oh! Wow. Scuba and Onyx Mer have set the same lap time.
Oh.
A 107.666. Both of them. Scuba was slightly quicker, I think. He's 1,000th quicker, I think, than Onyx Mer. He usually gives them like that.
That time for pole?
107.513.
Oh, that's close then.
Well, I'll come on board with you then. Will is on his lap. Oh no, he's not.
No, I'm about to
He's
start
not.
my lap. I may run out of fuel.
Uh-oh. We've got 4 minutes left, so you've got time to come back in. There are quite a few drivers that are in the pits currently, preparing for their final stint here in qualifying. But, as Scuba and Onyx Mill will be coming back in, let's go on board with Will.
No, let's not.
Let's not go on board with Will. Well,
Let's
go on board with Will because he was coming in the pits. Oh dear. Right, do you know what? I'll check the comments as it is. I'll check the comments. Remember, if you do want to get in touch with TFRL, or with me in the commentary box, just put a message in the comments and I'll try and read them out during the course of this race. Let me have a look at some of the comments. Lewis needs to get his settings right. Inter's in the race, it's going to be wet in the race. Niels is going to do something very risky. Fidgeting Dragon got his DRS stuck closed. Now I know that's a bit of a glitch that's going about.
I've had that before.
Currently.
I've had that before. Yeah.
It's not a nice feeling when you do have your DRS stuck closed. Well, stuck open, I think. I think is the word he's trying to find out.
I've had mine stuck closed on my polygon.
Who's spun there? Yellow flag sector 2, sector 3. Not sure who that is. Might have been Hamres preparing for the lap. Storm comes across the line now, goes best of the rest in 10th. So the Ferrari driver for now. He's normally Mercedes in TFRL B League, but of course this is just a social race. I'm not bothered about car placements and all of that league racing shebang. And now, with 2.5 minutes remaining, are we going to see improvements from any of the drivers? Deneen is best of the rest now. He's under a 10th behind Matthias. What on earth?
Oh.
Wow, Deneen, actually, he's got good qualifying pace, but he really can't stick it up in the race. I want to see better from him going forward in TFL B League. Oh, there was a Force India getting out of the way. I think that was Serif coming out the pits. Getting out of the way of somebody. Deneen getting out of the way of a Red Bull as well. That I think is Niels on a lap. It is. Niels running up the hill into turn 5. Lewis retires. He's going to be starting from the back. Keelan is the only other one that hasn't set a lap time at the minute. Fidgeting Dragon might be getting out for a lap very soon. Quite a few drivers on out laps. Let's watch on board with Niels. Let's give a bit of time to the B League guys that are turning up tonight. They didn't have to come up tonight. It's a purely voluntary basis for these guys turning up tonight, and 18 drivers about to whet the appetite going into the race. And Niels is on a lap. He looks like he might be improving. He has got a car in front of him that is towing him along. This could be a 107 from Niels actually. It's a 108.4, just behind Billy, who was improved, and he's going miles off the track. Oh, there's a car crashed. Wisely, that is crashed. So we've got a bit of flurry action up top. Let's go on board with Hamres, because he's in the second sector. Current pole sitter, leading by 700ths roughly. Hamres, Super Guy and L. The Dutchies are dominating at the minute. They've got 3 out of the top 5, with Onyxmer in 5th also. And Hamres, how's he looking through the middle sector? Oh, he's a 10th down, but I'm not sure if he might have invalidated there. He could run out of fuel. I think it's going to be Will, Scuba and Super Guy and L in that order. And indeed, Hamres has run out of fuel. He's run out of fuel right before his lap. Onyxmer has just gone through the first sector. Will is ahead of Scuba, so Will now running up the hill into the final corner on track. Now on the run down, back down the hill, the elevation change coming in. Will, is he going to go? Paul! No! He improves, 107.6. Scuba behind him, is he going to improve? No, no improvement, 1700s off. Super Guy and L, is he going to improve? He looks like he might. Super Guy and L for Paul! Oh, nice lap, 107.5. He steals it off Hamres, and Hamres can't improve because he's run out of fuel. Seraph has gone third in the meantime. Onyx Mur is the only one, apart from Matt Tibos. Oh, who... There was a Sauber getting in the way there. That, I think, might have been your AI. Will.
Yeah, I think it was.
I think it was. Onyx Mur, can he steal it from Super Guy? He can! Onyx Mur! Oh, there's been a huge crash there. Jesus Christ. My God, Fidgeting Dragon is the only other one, I think, on a lap. Scuba is on a lap. 600 off. I'm going to keep on board with that. Fidgeting Dragon now running round the final corner. So Onyx Mur takes it for now, but is Scuba going to try and improve? He needs to improve by 2/10. Fidgeting Dragon coming in the pits, not improving. Scuba is going round on track. He's 700s down. He's running out of EOS and he's running out of fuel. Scuba not going to go quicker than Onyx Mur, I don't think. Nope, no improvement there. Fidgeting Dragon just needs to retire from the session. Onyx Mur, Super Guy and L, Hamres top 3. The Dutchies dominate in TFRL. Brazil, this social race is heating up. Hamres went
Fidgeting
1,000th
Dragon.
quicker than Seraph.
Fidgeting Dragon, if you are... Oh, he's retired. Alright. I was going to say, retired.
Wow. Onyx Mur steals it, and then there was just that massive crash, massive melee with the AI cars. Which is very strange. I've never seen anything like it in my life. But we do have 18 drivers going into this social race. And Onyx Mur, look at that. The Dutchies dominating. The top 13 are within a second. Brilliant job, guys. Onyx Mur goes quicker. Super Guy and L second. Hamres third. Seraph fourth. Will rounding off the top 5. Just ahead of Scuba in 6th. Wiseleg, Matt, Keelan in 9th. Good lap from him. Matthias in 10th. It'd be a shame that he beat his good old rival there. Deneen, Billy... Deneen best the rest. Billy in 12th. Neil, Storm, Warlock, Reb, Fidgeting Dragon and Lewis starting from the back of the grid here in the TFRL social race. And Brazil. And if that was as dramatic, if qualifying was as dramatic as what it's going to be in the race, with wet conditions, you are in for a right treat. And it looks like the rain is coming down. Is it intermediates? I think it might be intermediates. Actually, just looking in Storm's front garage, that looks like it's a set of super softs that is out with him. It's intermediate conditions, right? But I'm just seeing the dry tyres in Storm's garage, which is quite interesting. Will that be a prelude to the end of the race, perhaps? We'll find out very, very shortly. I'm going to go for a prediction of a top 3. And it is difficult because 13 drivers within a second of each other is fantastic in its own right. But top 3 in the race, purely based on race pace. There is a formation lap, so I can go through this. Remember to behave on the formation lap, guys. And don't cause any crashes. Like somebody is doing. Keelan off the start. Was that Keelan or Niels off the start there? Just jumping through. Yeah, I thought it was Niels. Oh, Warlock's been disqualified already. Can we not have a clean formation lap for once? Oh, dear me. But anyways, top 3. I'm going to do reverse and say Super Guy and L's going to win purely based on race pace. I've seen him drive in the wet before. What's going on? I can hear sniggering in the background. What are you getting up to? You're holding up everyone. Get to move on. We want to get to this race before Christmas comes. But, yeah, top 3. I'm going to go Super Guy and L for the win. I am going to go for Will for second, no pressure. And in third, as I can see that massive train in the background forming. Do you know what? I'm going to go... Oh, Warlock's left the session. Oh, dear. That's during the formation lap. Now, what we did in B League when Deneen left was restarted. Has Warlock got backup invites? And will his car still be on the grid? Actually. Be interesting. Third place, by the way, I'm going to go Scuba for third. I think, purely based on race pace, he is going to do very, very well here. And he has, of course, won a TFRL race this season in Spain. He won on penalties. The Irishman. Recent recruit to TFRL, of course, Scuba. Don't know why my Dutch compadre is laughing in the background. Get yourself together, the race is about to begin. But here we go. 5 red lights, the light sequence about to come out here in Brazil. 1, 2, 3, 4 to clean red light sequence here in Brazil. And it's lights out and away we go, and Super Guy now gets a brilliant start from second place on the grid. Onyx Merc going wide. Oh, there's already been a crash. That was Wiselig, I think, getting caught. Just getting caught in the thingy. And Super Guy now leads Will round the outside into turn 2. That was Keelan, I think, going off track there a little bit at the centre S's. Apart from everyone, is Warlock's car there? Just to point out. Warlock's car is there. Somebody can give him an invite. Super Guy now leads them up the hill. Now, through the first sector, Will right on the back. Onyx in third, Scuba in fourth. So my prediction already beginning to come into fruition. And I've got Will diving up the inside. And look at Scuba in the background as well. Seraph is the one that's lost all the positions further down the order. Matthias, relatively clean, I've got to say. I'm not sure if anybody happened in the background. I saw Storm going off in the background at turn 3, sorry. Billy is fighting with Matthias further down the order, but of course these guys have just got to take it careful, get into the rhythm, and Super Guy now looks to be leading them out into out onto lap 2, I should say. Super Guy now leads. Oh, Niels is round, I think, in the back. Yep, Niels is round in the back. There's Seraph going past. And now the battle for the lead. Will now diving up the inside of Super Guy now. They've got to be careful. Deneen and Reb have crashed. So they're both out the race. And Super Guy now trying to keep around the outside of the centre S's. Going into turn 2. Storm's out as well. Safety car is out on track. So the race has been brought to a standstill with Super Guy and and Will just about fighting for the lead there. Very bad safety car period, if I've got to be honest. Seraph has pitted early. Lewis has gone past Keelan underneath the safety car. I'm not sure if he'll have to give up the position there. But with the race at a halt, Super Guy now leads from lap 1. So we are going to get the safety car for around 2 or 3 laps now. And in that time, we will see if anybody is going to pit for a fresh set of inters. I mean, it's literally the start of the race, so it is going to be... I don't think anybody will be pitting, apart from Seraph, who had front wing damage off a collision at turn 3. There is the safety car on the left-hand side, waving Seraph through. And Seraph... Super Guy NL, sorry, just backing up the pack. Reb has left the session. Storm and Deneen out already. Warlock has lost a position to Keelan. Oh no, Warlock, sorry, is in AI. If somebody can give Warlock an invite back to the lobby, that'll be much appreciated, because I know that Keelan and Fidget and Dragon will have to remain behind his AI underneath the safety car period. So if somebody can invite Warlock back into the session, that'll be much appreciated. Will is in. Hammer is in as well in behind. So Will and Hammer is pitting early. Is that rain getting lighter on track, guys? It just looks like on my screen it is. It might be my eyesight. Will getting a... Oh, Hammer's getting a front wing change. Will... Oh! Was literally doing donuts in the pitch for some reason there. That was strange. Yeah, Hammer's having an awful start. Warlock is not back in the session yet. Keelan has gone past him. Pigeon Dragon. Yeah, this is going to cause absolute chaos, I think, for the guys who are going to have to stay behind Warlock's AI. Keelan did get past him. I'm not sure if he'll get a 5-second stop go for ignoring yellow flags. I hope they fix that. I've got to be honest, Warlock is in a points position, so we need to get him back into the session if we can. It's great shame. I think it was his connection that did give way. But Super Guy and L will lead them as... what's happening with Billy there? Has Billy just lost a couple of positions, or was he returning back to his position there? He's still in 7th. Oh, he's gone on the grass. Goodness me. Billy's got to be careful because Lewis is in behind him, Keelan's in behind him, and Warlock's in behind him. So he's got an AZR sandwich at the minute. Safety car not coming in this lap, I don't think. It will be next lap around, so it will be the start of lap 5 where we are going to get the safety car restart. And we will get the restart of the race. And I'm going to check through the comments while we wait for the safety car to come back around. From wing damage there on the right hand side, on the left hand side, that was from Reb and Deneen's crash. I think Storm might have been caught up in that as well. Hopefully we've got some comments coming through. Warlock has got another league on, so that is why he can't jump back. But thank you for informing me anyways, Lewis. Can we not do something about people not getting off out the way? Lost 2 tenths. Storm invited Warlock back, but he's in a different league, so that's okay. Bank Job hit the curb on the inside of the straight, tried to hold the car, but lost in the wall. So that was a solo crash for Reb, which is quite interesting. And I'm on board with Wiselig beginning to hold up the rest of the pack in 5th. He's just got to get closer to Matt Tibos's car. And Storm has left the session as well. But thank you to him for racing. Thank you to Reb and Deneen for racing as well. The car should be coming in this lap. And we're going to take it from Onyx Mur's point of view.
No,
What's happened, Hammer's? Oh, he's got a 5-second stop-go penalty.
Hammer's sweating. Yeah.
So Hammer's went in the back of you, did you say?
Yeah, everyone just braked, and yeah, everyone's going really
Lewis.
slow here.
Yeah, Lewis has got a 5-second stop-go for a severe collision with Keelan there. Safety car is in this lap, so we are going to get a restart, and Super Guy now, like he normally does, will back up the pack.
God.
Another crash in the background, was that Neil's? And Super Guy now backing up the pack at snail's pace. They've got to be careful, all of these drivers. Super Guy now will say go any second now. And is he going to go for the gas early, or is he going to time it? He'll time it now, and Super Guy now nearly losing the car, and Onyx nearly losing the car as well. Oh, goodness me. Plenty of drivers losing the car when the safety car restart, and it's lights out. And away we go once again, and we've got 4 wide running into turn 1. This is unbelievable. Matthias round the outside of them all. Oh, that's fantastic. Billy's gone off in the background there. Warlock has... Fidgeting Dragon, I think, is holding up everyone. Super Guy now gets away out in front. Onyx Mur second, and here comes the 2 Force Indias. Matthias, Scuba and Matt and Lewis in there as well. 3 wide into turn 4. This is unbelievable racing. No contact at all. Matt coming a little bit of wheel barging there with Lewis. But apart from that, all clean. That was fantastic racing. I've never seen anything like it. Super Guy NL leads the way into the safety car restart though. Warlock dropping down the field, of course, because he's in AI mode. Just going past Seraph there. Billy made a mistake early on at turn 1. He did run wide and cut across the centre S's. I'm not sure if he got a penalty for it. As now we've got Matt Tibos down the inside of Lewis. It's LMC against AZR. So it's going to be an esports brand battle here for 5th and 6th. Super Guy now though leads the way. Onyx in 2nd place, with Matthias now jumping up to 3rd. That 4 wide moment at turn 1 will forever live in my memory. I've got to be honest, that was unbelievable. And now Wiselig beginning to catch the back of Matt Tibos. And is the championship leader of TFRL A-League going to go for a move into turn 1? He is. He's going to dive it down the inside, Wiselig. Is he there on the inside? He is. Matt's going to keep it down the inside, though he has the inside line and keeps the position for now. With Billy getting absolutely hounded by Fidgeting Dragon. Best of the rest battle going on between Billy and Fidgeting Dragon. Billy's in the wall there. Oh! And he's lost his left side end plate, so guys, we've got to be careful behind. Neil's going for a move now on Billy, potentially. Hamrez has also made a move on Will, but just like that. Oh, Billy, dangerous rejoin was that?
Oh my god, he's so dangerous.
Yeah, Billy's getting out of the way, don't worry. Billy, if you're listening, get out of the way of everyone, because I don't want that front wing damage affecting you. He's now at the back of the human drivers with Warlock behind him, so that is good to see. And Matthias is now pushing on the back of Onyx Mur for 2nd. lap 7 here in Brazil. And to those that might be tuning in, this is TFRL, this is a social race around Brazil. And I am James Head 14, your solo commentator here tonight. And Super Guy NL is piling on the pressure, 1.1 seconds ahead up the road. But he gets a 3-second time penalty for cutting the corner. He should come in the pits this lap. Matthias now right on the back of his Dutch compadre. The Dutch compadre is at first, second and third. And Matthias now setting the fastest lap. Diving down the inside into turn 1. Has he got the move stuck? I don't think he has. Onyx Mur keeps it down the inside of him, but now Matthias will have the grip round the outside. Beautiful move this, similar to Max Verstappen earlier on. Oh, a little bit of wheel banging there between the two Dutchmen, but Matthias I think has got through on the other Matthias. Onyx Mur dropping down the field. I think Fidgeting Dragon has had a spin in the background, and now Onyx Mur repeats the favour and gets past Matthias, who just lost the car under braking on acceleration now, I should say. Scuba is now right on the back of this, trying to go for a move up the inside. Matt and Lewis are in behind. Front wing damage for Matthias and Scuba potentially there. Was that Onyx Mur slowing up through the corner? What happened there? Your fault, did you look up? Oh, Scuba. Yep, Scuba just getting past you there. Round the outside. Nice move by Scuba. Of course, race winner in Spain in TFRL A-League. And Lewis and Matt are right on the background as well. Wiseleague joining on this battle as well. And like Ballboy likes to say in FRL, we've got a train forming. With Onyx Mur leading this train. Wiseleague just running on the grass a little bit there. Just keeping off, as we could see a move from Matt on the back of Lewis. Further down the order. Oh, and actually Lewis is trying to go for a move on Matthias. That little bit of front wing damage. What's your front wing on? Orange. Thank you. I was trying to find the words there. Fidgeting Dragon picks up the 5-second stop goal for speeding in the pits. There's so much going on. We're at Will and Keelan. What's happened to him? Oh, he's crashed. Major crash in the background. Keelan, has that enough? What happened there, Will?
Keelan kept losing the back end, and then I was alongside of him and lost my foot.
Yeah, Keelan's came out worse than that as well. Proves him right, if I've got to be honest. But there is a train forming. Onyx Mur, 1.6 seconds. These guys not comfortable, of course, with the intermediate conditions. Was it due to get heavier this rain during the race?
No, it's light on.
No, all Matt trying to go for a move on Lewis for 5th and 6th. This is the battle I think we want to be on board with, and I will go on board. Let's have a look at position changes. Lewis is up 13 positions. That can't be right. It is. He started right from the back. Oh, wow. So, good drive by Lewis so far. Now Matt Tibos right all over the back of him. 5th and 6th. Wiseleague trying to get on this as well. We'll take on board now the view of Matt Tibos trying to go for a move on Lewis into turn 1. Wiseleague. Let's go on board with Wiseleague. And these guys playing it safe in the conditions. Lewis just losing the back end through turn 1 and again through turn 2. And now Matt Tibos running the outside, trying to go for switchback potentially. This is going to give Wiseleague a good run. Lewis losing the back end, somehow keeps it. And now 3-1 into turn 4. Oh, I thought it was Wiseleague trying to nip up the inside of Lewis and Matt there. Didn't quite pull it off. Will and Neil's having a bit of a go in the background. Nice overtake by Will there. Matt getting forced off track. That's, I've got to say, an illegal move around the outside. So he went off track. And Lewis now trying to go up the inside of him. Losing the back end again. A little bit of wheel banging and contact there. This is going to let Wiseleague through on the outside line. And Matt is getting sandwiched by both Championship leader in A-League and AZR Lewis. So this is not great for Matt Tibos' chances in this race. And Scuba closing up to the back of Onyx Mur as well, as everyone now begins to spread themselves out a little bit. Matt trying to go around the outside of Wiseleague, and Wiseleague doing a favour there, just pushing him off track for the second time on this lap. As you can probably tell, my voice is already going, and it's lap 9 out of 36, it's lap 10 out of 36, and Onyx Mur's in. Onyx Mur in from 2nd, Lewis in from 5th place there. 5-second stop go as well for speeding in the pits. Matt trying to look for a move on Wiseleague, but not quite close enough. Let's have a look at the pit stops. Lewis 7 is 5-second stop go by the looks in the pits. That's good to see. And he will get changes made for his car. And that's Niels coming out just behind him. Oh, thank God the coding came into effect there. But the closest battle on track is still Wiselig and Matt. I do apologise if I do burp, because I have finished up my orange juice that I had. Oh, what was that for? Come on, spill the beans. One word, pit.
One word, stay out.
What? No, it's 2 words.
Two words.
Oh dear. Oh yeah, everyone else spread themselves out a little bit. So let's keep on board with this battle for 4th and 5th. As Matthias is getting reeled in actually by Wiselig and Matt. I think maybe this is the time to pit. I've got to be honest. And that is exactly what he's doing, and Matt's in behind him as well. So Matt is in, and the 2 Matts are in, and the first Matt gets a 5-second stop goal for speeding in the pits. Disgraceful. Absolutely disgraceful. And there will be a front wing change there for Matthias' car. Matt will be out in front, of course. And there he goes, past you. There's a safety car.
Suck your mum, was that a warning?
And I may add, Isidore Warlock's car has now gone past Matthias. Just thought I'd mention that. If I could actually get on board with Matthias' car. Have you left the session or something? Because it's... I don't know what has happened here. Oh, there we go. I'm on board with both of you now. And Lewis has got out ahead of Matthias. So that early pit stop for Lewis, a lap earlier pit stop for Lewis, has really came into effect. And that is the gaps to the leaders. Scuba is 2.7 seconds off Super Guy and L, who is dominating this race early on. But my top 3, if I've got to be honest, is on Super Guy and L, Will, and who was the other one I mentioned? It was somebody. Anyways, Lewis getting past Warlock, and this is the closest battle I think out on track. Let me just go back. Will is in the pits for a set of Inters, of course. Lap 12 out of 36. Can these get to the end if you pit now?
No.
Oh well, so you'll have to pit again then. Be interesting to see. Oh, Waddle Billy's out. Billy out the race. That means Keelan's going to be getting a position. An unfortunate position. He's only going to be finishing ahead of Billy at the minute, which is a shame. But Lewis and Matthias now, the 2 Hatters, starting to go at it, and the Brit and the Dutchman trying to go out, and Lewis just losing a little bit of traction through the corner there. Let's take it from Matthias' view. Onyx Mur is catching on the back of Hamrez, who is still yet to pit. And Onyx Mur, what is the timing? He's less than 20 seconds behind Super Guy and L. So that is going to be quite interesting to see. What has happened there, Will? Oh, Matthias trying to go for him on Lewis. 2 Hassers. Going to try and go for around the outside. Switch back down the inside, perhaps. And playing it safe in the conditions. Nice driving from both of them. Billy leaves the session. And Scuba is in the pit, so he responds. Onyx Mur and Hamrez, the 2 Dutchmen, and Onyx Mur gets past, so he's now ahead of Hamrez. Lewis, right side unplate if anywhere, because his left side looks fine. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, it might be his right side unplate, because I remember him having a little bit of contact with Scuba, I think it was. And here comes Matthias down the inside of turn 1, and again, safety in the conditions is paramount, and Scuba is out behind Matt Tibos. It's interesting to see Lewis running wide again, giving him room. And now Matthias should have the move done. Let's go on board with Lewis now, right beside each other. Going into turn 4. Lewis hanging around the outside of Matthias. It's a great racing coming up the hill. Let's go on broadcast cam for this. Deneen leads the session. A little bit of pushing and shoving there. If I've got to be honest, you've got to give that place back, if I've got to be honest. Oh, you did? You forced him off track. Oh, yes, you did. You can check back on stream, because I was looking at that.
Matt, you're fighting a battle that you're losing. With James.
No, you definitely forced him off track. There was a bit of banging wheels, and you forced him off track. Seraph is in the pits, in third. And he gets a 5-second stop go for speed in the pits as well. So I think he'll be coming around Neil's Will sort of area at the minute. So let's have a look at this pit stop with Seraph. There's Matthias and Lewis coming through short. I might be right, you know. He could be coming out behind Lewis at this stage. There's Niels on the left-hand side. So let's have a watch. Will's just got past Niels as well. Seraph coming out the pits. Going to be interesting to see. Watch out for the right-hand side of your screens. There's Seraph, and he's going to come out behind Niels. So Seraph out behind Niels, and he just rubbed, I think, against the pit wall there. Pit barrier coming out the pits. Hopefully no front wing damage. Hammers has pitted. Warlock has pitted, sorry. I'm not sure what Keelan's doing at the back, but he's having a grand old time of things. And that is a yellow flag in Sector 3 for him there. As soon as I said Keelan's name, he's just lost 4 seconds. He's weaving down the straight. He's got to watch out because Super Guy NL is coming. Just crash. But that's all the advice I can give at this stage. Just crash.
Keelan James says just crash.
Oh, I want to see battles. I don't want to see backmarkers getting lapped.
Fucking hell, Lewis.
And now Will.
Keeping it PG again.
Yeah, Lewis. Has he got front wing damage? Can you? You probably can't check, can you?
I think he might.
Right side end plate, if anywhere. Really? Oh yeah, actually there's a winglet missing. He's diving down the inside now, Lewis. Oh, trying it in the conditions. Not wise, but Will keeps the position for now. I think Lewis is missing a winglet on that right hand side end plate. Yes, he is. I think it's one of the left winglets on his right side end plate. If you know what I mean by that. Seraph now right on the back of Niels and behind though, and Seraph now diving down the inside on the B-League drive. I think Niels is leading the championship as well, I may add. Seraph just forced him off a little bit of track. Oh! And Lewis has crashed. Lewis off track. Plasticine boards for the 3rd night in a row. I've commentated. The plasticine boards have gone absolutely everywhere. I feel so sorry for them. Bless. Oh, and there's Keelan out. Thank God. And let's see where we crashed this. Oh, that's at turn 1. Right hand side of turn 1 there. Yellow flags waving through that section. That is off track, so I don't think that will warrant a safety car. But we do have a battle going on for net 2nd place on track with Matt and Scuba. Sorry, Onyx Mur's already pitted, hasn't he? So Onyx Mur's actually in net 2nd. This is for net 3rd. Scuba trying to go for a move on Matt Tibos. And these two go a mile back with the ILR stuff. And Scuba, the Irishman, pushing the Brit to his limits. And they're catching Onyx Mur in the meantime. So the Dutchman's got to be careful with Matt and Scuba closing in. Super Guy and Ellen Wiselake, by the way, have not pitted yet. And they look like they're going to be going a 1-stop. 20 laps to go. Is that rain getting heavier?
No.
No. Oh well, it's my eyesight again. Stupid helicopter cam. That's what I'm going to blame it on. But Matt now pushing Onyx to his limits. And these three within a second of each other. So this is going to be great racing between these three. And Onyx Mur, the Dutchman, defending off the Brit and the Irishman. If I've got to remain impartial, then I think all three of these will do well because they're obviously TFRL drivers full-time in A-League. And currently in A-League domination, out of the best of the rest battle for B-League, Niels is currently winning that by 17 seconds to Fidgeting Dragon. And the rest of the guys are essentially A-League drivers that are racing here tonight. Oh, and Keelan's left the party. He'll probably come on a small guy account, I'm guessing.
Okay. Yep.
Yep, literally just said that in his game online. Matt, right on the back. Don't think he's close enough for a move. Oh, but Onyx Mur running wide at turn 3 there. In Onyx Mur. That's me, that could have ended in tragedy there. And Matt right on the back of Scuba. Not sure what happened with Keelan, if he's here. What happened? Come on, tell Uncle James. Actually, no, ignore that thought because we've got a battle going on. The 3-way battle separated by 0.6 of a second. So, sorry to put in. I thought Matt was going to go for a move. Continue. Oh, Matt is going for a move down the inside, sorry. Onyx Mur trying to keep him on the outside. Matt will have the outside line. Again, sorry for butting in on you, but let's just take me by surprise. Right, continue. Tell Uncle James. Oh, hang on. You're fine for now, but I think we could see a three-way battle going into turn one. Is Scuba close enough for a move on Matt? He's going to try and dive it down the inside. He is trying to dive it down the inside of turn one. Scuba is going to have to be forced around the outside. Matt just repositioning his car through turn two there. And now the battle developing. Will getting past Matthias in the background. And now Scuba running down the straight. He's on the right-hand side of your screen. Matt on the left-hand side of the screen. It's a battle of who wants the most. Oh, Matt just backs off. Simply as that, Matt just backs off. I want to see a battle. Oh. Anyways, tell Uncle James. I think we're done with that battle now. If he's here.
He's dead.
Oh, yeah, he's dead. He is literally dead on track and he's dead on the mic. Oh.
Oh well.
Oh well. Exactly. We continue. Matthias losing time to you, Will. What's happening there? Oh.
Don't know.
Pitting. Top two are pitting. Super Guy and Alan Wiselig are pitting. Onyx Mur, Scuba and Matt will all jump them in the pits. So this is going to be interesting. Super Guy and L, Wiselig just coming out of his pit box now. Super Guy and L's about to come out of his pit box. Watch out though, because the left hand side of the screen, Onyx Mur, Scuba and Matt I think are going to be ahead here of Super Guy and L, who is there on the left hand side. He will be coming through shot any second now. There he is on the right hand side. I will try and switch for a better camera angle. And there's Super Guy now coming out of the pit. So he's now out in essentially a little bit of clean air. With these guys possibly having to pit again. Wiselig is out in 6th place and he's out in a bit of traffic, if I've got to be honest. Because I think Wiselig and Super Guy and L will make this a one-stop quite comfortably. What are the tyres looking like at the minute? Is somebody crashed ahead? Fidgeting Dragon, get out of the way. Fidgeting Dragon. And he's on soft tyres. What is he doing? Did not read the weather conditions. Oh.
We actually is on softs as well.
And why is they right on the back of Will? Yeah, he is actually on soft, so just be aware. He will get out of the way, I hope. Yep, he does. Nice. Gotta get out of the way of Matthias as well here. Yep, Fidgeting Dragon is running down the back. He may as well just retire. And I may point out an admirable effort from Isidar Warlock's AI. It's in 12th place. And now Wiselig diving down the inside of Will into turn one. Through the center as they go. And Will keeps around the inside line into turn two, getting that inside line and simply getting the better traction off the corner. But Wiselig's tyres will begin to heat up very, very soon. With halfway through here in TFRL. In the TFRL social race here in Brazil. I was going to say in TFRL A-League there. Goodness me. Oh, you can't get used to not having a week off. That's what I'm finding out tonight. And Onyx Mur leads the way from Scuba. Will dropping down to a 1 bar.
India's just gone wide.
Who?
I don't know who that was.
Oh my god!
Oh,
Jesus
Scuba.
Christ, I come on board with that nearly I'm eating the sandwich Super Guy and L. What the hell was that? Yes, Scuba must have lost it somewhere. So you were right in picking that up, so well done to you for picking that up, because I didn't pick that up. And I'm the commentator.
James.
The what?
I said thanks, Uncle James.
Thank you very much. Lewis is out of the race, and Super Guy and L now going down the inside of Matt Tibos. They're going to fight all the way, tooth and nail. Super Guy and L already passed down the race to second. And his ball seems to be a very fruitful one at the minute for the Dutchman. And the two Dutchmen are there. If I can get my words out, the two Dutchmen are dominating here. Has Matthias lost it? Oh, what's happened to you? What has happened to you? dearie me. Oh, Will nearly getting forced up by Wisedick there. Be interesting to see this battle. Matthias fuming with himself. I can just feel the tension that's going through his brain at the minute. Fuming. Absolutely fuming. Did you get hit by somebody?
What?
Did Matthias get hit by somebody, or... I don't know what happened, so... Yeah. And... a lonely drive back for Matthias. In the meantime, though... Thrilling action still out on track. Wisedick and Will. These two. I think these are the top two in the championship, if I recall. Top two in the TFRL A-League Championship, and I may add, at this stage of the race, top six separated by just under 6 seconds. And that is good driving from each of these 6 drivers that are currently looking to win this race. Onyx Mir 1.4 seconds ahead.
As well.
Yeah, Seraph is 6.5 seconds behind. There's a yellow flag in Sector 3, who is... absolutely nobody. Oh, it was you. What happened to you? Tell Uncle James. Well, it is a difficult track. Have we got a safety car or something? No.
No. Fidget and Dragon just retired.
Yeah, Fidget and Dragon's just retired. That's what I was thinking. We are nearly down to half the runners. In fact, we are down to half the runners, pretty much. But unfortunate, of course, for Matthias. Just think, this is a social race. This is not a real league race, and this doesn't have an effect on anything. Wisedick now going around the outside of Scuba in the meantime, though. Matt is in the pits. Matt Tibos in the pits. And Scuba has followed him in as well. So, potential battle, as we have now a potential battle for the lead of the race. Super Guy NL looking to get past Onyx Mir here, and it's going to be very interesting between the two Dutchmen. Both of them running within the same as our esports team. Onyx Mir, one of the co-founders, Super Guy NL, the driver. Is he going to obey to his boss? Let's find out.
Holy shit.
You lose it there.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, you just lost a 10.5 there. Or 2 tenths, in fact. And Onyx Mir, Super Guy NL, hunting him down like he normally does. 23 out of 36. Better go on to lap 24. It'll be interesting to see if Onyx Mir actually pits and tries to make it to the end of the race. He will be coming out ahead of Matt, I feel, at this stage. And that is Matt 32575, of course. And, oh, Super Guy NL and Onyx Mir just losing the car under acceleration once again. It'll be interesting to see if the boss pits. No, he's not pitting. Super Guy NL's going to have to do it the hard way, and he's going to have to do it around the inside of turn 1. Late dive bomb possibly from Super Guy NL. He's learned his lesson from CSR. Will is in the pits. Not true about timings at this stage. Onyx Mir picks up a 3-second time penalty, and now Super Guy NL right up his chuff. Right up his arsehole. Again, PG show. And Super Guy NL, oh, and that's not what I like to see. Super Guy NL, though, is diving up the inside. Onyx Mir keeps it around the outside of turn 4. This is brilliant driving between the two Dutchmen. Onyx Mir and Super Guy NL running up the hill into turn 6. Super Guy NL, can he pull this off round the outside? This will be another sensational move, possibly this season. Can Super Guy NL manage it? It's still side by side. The boss and the driver going at it. Super Guy NL, who's going to come out on top? Onyx is still there, and they've made contact. And it's dramatic circumstances. Onyx lost the rear end, and Super Guy NL gets punted off. Who would have dreamt that? This race is now going to Wiselig. Oh, that's unbelievable. But that was beautiful racing until that point. I feel so sorry for both of them. So we could have been in for a right treat. Oh dear. Onyx Mir is in the pits. Wiselig is going to be winning this race at the minute. Onyx Mir picks up a 5-second stop, go for speed in the pits. Oh, and Seraph's crashed. Oh dear. Huge crash. I think Super Guy was actually trying to get his tyres back up to temperature. Four Seraph off on the outside line. Be interesting to see that back on stream. Matt sets fast stop the race. 17.8. And that 25 out of 36. Wise League leads. Super Guy and L's now got it all to do. And if Wise League was actually pretty good, I would say Wise League should wait up. And we'll have a battle for the win. And make this just that little bit more interesting. Seraph has came in the pits. And he's going to be out in 7th place. What I haven't done in a while is I'll check the comments, as I'm going to go on board with Scuba. On the back of Onyx Mur. Who is on fresh intermediates, of course. Or fresher intermediates compared to Scuba and Will. Who are in behind. I think we're still live. Are we? Yes, we are. Just haven't seen any comments come up in a while. 5-8 wings and Cody treats it like I've got 1-1 and I'm a cardboard box. I think that's all Will has... Will's got to say? That's all Small Guy's got to say on that. There's a race on tonight. Yeah, oh boy, this is a social race. We've literally put it on last minute. Super Guy and L Pitts from what would have been a winning position, I think. He was on for this win. But it's a good job. This is not a real league race because it doesn't go towards anything. Super Guy and L will still get his guaranteed seat in A-League next week in Canada. As will Lawmans. I'm still saying Lightning Lawmans, you know. For his name. Oh. Pace and consistency in the wet is atrocious. Matthias, don't be so hard on yourself. That's what I can say on that. Don't be so hard on yourself. Oh, and Niels is out.
Niels just gave up. Just gave up.
Oh dear. So Niels gives up. He did have Hamres behind him, who is a human.
Oh, Onyx Mur sliding.
Onyx Mur sliding. Scuba right in the back of Onyx Mur actually. And 16.2 seconds separating the top bunch. I want to see Wise League pit, you know. I want Wise League to pit, spice this up, and try and give Super Guy a chance of winning.
Wise League pit, or you will use all your championship points in the A-League.
He won't, but it'll be very nice if he does come in and pit. Because he's got 16.3 seconds to Matt. He'll be coming up behind Will. And we will have a 4-way battle for the win between Matt, Onyx, Scuba and Will. That'll be separated by around 2 seconds.
Oh shit.
Oh shit indeed. Remember, PG Show, we've got Aiden watching. God. Scuba. Scuba right on the back of Onyx Mur. I will just allude to something that I will announce at the end of this stream, and it is going to come as quite a shock to everyone. It's something brand new. That's all I'm saying at this point. In fact, I'll give you a couple of updates on things that we are going to be doing over the next couple of months in TFRL. And well, the admin team have been working hard. I've been working hard in a different environment this week. Oh, and Will! What are you doing diving up the inside of Scuba? Oh, you need to let him back through, I think. Yeah, you need to let him back through. That was unfair. Shouldn't have went for it. But thank you anyways. That was late. He just lost the car as well, but yeah. That was borderline, but just to be on the safe side. So I'm thinking, you can get past him now, though. And here we go. Oh, look at the straight line speed. Oh, look at the straight line speed difference. Scuba's trying to defend the inside line in turn 1. Will have the inside line in turn 2. And it's now, that is what you call a clean move. So take note, B-League drivers. This is what we'll be expecting of you in the coming few races. And to all drivers that might be watching this TFRL social race. 15.6 seconds, Wise League leading from Matt. Onyx Mur and LMC Will in 4th. Scuba now dropping down to 5th. Those tyres starting to give way. Is that a bit of blue sky I see above?
Don't know.
I think it is. I thought I saw it on the left-hand side of track there. A little bit of blue sky. Yeah, the cloud is starting to break, and it definitely looks like it's starting to clear up. Surely we can't have a dry end to this race.
I don't think it'll be dry.
Yeah, that's what's going through my mind at the minute. Could be dry. I would say, is that a dry line forming? It's difficult to tell.
Nah.
Just looks like it on the stream. It just looks like it is. It is. Is it? No, don't think it is. I'm not sure. Anyways, and Will now closing on the back of Onyx Mer. There is a bit of blue sky in the distance, just past turn 1 there. There was a bit of blue sky in the distance. So this rain is beginning to ease up, I think. 29 out of 36. Difficult to see the rain stopping, and of course the rain is still going out on track as we watch on board with Will. Closing in on the Dutchman. LMC and AZR battling out once again in this TFL social race. There is a lapped car you're approaching, I think. I'm not sure who it is, though. Is it Hamres?
Is it not Matt?
Oh, no, it's not Hamres. No, it'll be, no, it's nobody. It's Hamres. It's Hamres' AI. That's what the blue flags were for. Yeah, but the blue flags were still going through that section, so... Yeah, it's going through here as well.
Leave for scuba at the moment.
Wait, what? Oh, actually, we've got a bit of battling going on. I'm not sure what's happened to Super Guy and L, but Seraph and Super Guy are now having a bit of a battle. That was a shocking camera angle. Oh, Seraph has actually lost it, I think, there. Super Guy and L. Not his race, but he will be back next week, of course, for Canada and the return of TFRL A-League. And I will give an update on driver incomings and outgoings. Yes, we will have a few outgoings. But don't worry if you're tuning in on tune back or whatever the kids do these days. Yeah. I'm very old. I'm turning 21 at the end of this month. Just think of that.
Light rain staying for 20 minutes.
Light rain staying for 20 minutes, so we're going to have a wet end to this race then. And Weislake is getting caught by Matt, is he? 14.7 seconds. That gap is slowly beginning to come down. Weislake can't afford to take it easy, but I've got to say that is a very, very lucky win tonight. If Super Guy and Onyx didn't have contact, I think we would have been in for an absolute unbelievable end to this race. We still could have, though, because Will could get a top 2 finish. And he was thinking about it there. Seraph going around the outside. Super Guy and L down the inside, further down the field. And Seraph outdoes him around the inside. Beautiful move, around the outside of the corner. Will now right on the back of Onyx Mer. And this is LMC against AZR. Oh, and he's diving it down the inside. Will, can he go for it? Will, Onyx Mer. Are we going to see something similar to to Super Guy and L and Onyx Mer from a couple of laps ago? I think we are. Still side by side running up the hill. Still side by side. Remember, this is the point of where there was a collision, so just watch out. Will keeping it down the inside. There's a yellow flag in Sector 1. And I think that might be Super Guy NL. Possibly. Yes, it is Super Guy NL, because he's just lost 9 seconds. And beautiful driving. That's how that section of track should be taken. And Will, third. Past Onyx Mer, whose tyres now are starting to give way a little bit. Yellow flag in Sector 2 now. That is Seraph off over the grass. Super Guy NL picks up a 3-second time penalty. He's just enjoying himself now on track. Is he going to retire from the session? We'll find out. Onyx Mer still on the back of Will. With 5 laps to go, including this one. Weislake leads by 13.5 seconds, but Matt is the quickest car out on track. He is beginning again now on Will. On Weislake. Goodness me. Oh. But Matt is getting on Weislake. I don't think it'll be enough to change the order of the race on this Weislake. Something dramatic happens and wets up, and we have a battle for the win. Oh dear. I've always starting to go. We've only got 3 more laps to go. And there was a flurry of comments that came in earlier on, so I will have a look at that now. Let me have a look. Keelan, you're just bad. That left because I didn't see a reason to race. So that is why Neil's left. All around me are familiar faces. Interesting indeed. I know where I'm going to be going after this race, because I've just seen iRacing's on AOR. Yes. Lovely. Lap 33 out of 36. Rain getting lighter on track?
A bit, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think it'll be... Oh! Scuba running a mile wide and behind. Goodness me. I thought he was off to the border with Mexico there. I'm not sure if Brazil is near Mexico, but... And again, my geography's probably letting me down. Super Guy now gets a 10-second time penalty for corner cutting. I think he's waiting up for this lead battle here. Yeah, there's Wisely going. There's... Yeah, that's the battle for second going through, I think, there. Super Guy now just having a... Unless he wants to have a battle with Hamres. Hamres is coming through that section. He will be disappointed, though, that both cars in behind him are AI. So Super Guy's just got to finish 7th, I think, at this point. There's Hamres and Warlock. Oh, dear. More comments coming through, I will check them. As we now, I think, have our positions sorted out. With Wisely currently leading. 12.1 seconds. Seraph picking up a 3-second time penalty there. Super Guy now just having a bit of fun out on track now. I don't think he cares where he finishes. It's a social race. And it's well something to liven the mood, of course, ahead of the return of TFRL A-League and B-League next week. At this point, I will like to say thank you to everyone who raced tonight, because without them, we wouldn't have had a social race. And thank you to Wise League as well, who is appropriately going to win this race. Matt is still closing them down. It's 2 seconds. The gap's just gone 2 seconds closer. Yellow flag in sector 2. Was that Super Guy? Again, I think it might have been. Oh, yeah, he's gone for spin. Oh! And that is him. Now down to 9th. Don't think there's any point in him continuing now. Wise League about to go on to the penultimate lap of the race. Matt in second. Still closing in. Rain looks like it might be starting to pep up a little bit. Might be getting a little bit heavier out on track. And I will check your comments. Hang on a minute. How do people play this game on pad? Can't even go on the gas. Well, yeah, I play this game on pad and I don't drive. So, yeah, I can't really say much. Does any of you guys drive on pad?
No. Yeah, I used to at the end of the last game and then I changed just before this came out. And I found an unbelievable amount of pace.
Yeah, what was I going to allude to? I was going to allude to something. Oh yeah, I was going to reveal what car Lightning... Lawman's and Super Guy and Elba in.
Lightning.
I can't. It's a force of habit. I'm used to saying Lightning Lawman's. Oh, it's going to drive me mad in commentary. I will check my spreadsheet though to see what cars you can take. Now we've got a few guys that are going to be on the reserve list going forward. And if your name does appear on this list, don't worry, you can still race. It is not as if we're punishing you. It's just because we're going to be implementing a new rule across all of our leagues, not only A-League and B-League. We're going to be introducing it across GT Sport as well. If you have less than a 50% attendance for races, you will be automatically dropped to a reserve seat. Hopefully that might go down well in the comments. I highly doubt it won't go well in the, some of the chats tonight. But yeah, do not worry if you're going to be a reserve going forward. We're just trying to spice up things. We're trying to get full-time drivers in. If you can't make it, then reserves are the best spots for you. I'm just trying to find something to commentate on because Weissig is coming up towards the line now to win here in the TFRL social race in Brazil. My voice is aching. Weissig dropping pace, but he wins in Brazil as Matthias joins on his other account. Matt in second. Will in third. If you didn't pick up that 3-second time penalty, Will, you would have got him. Onyx Mer gets fourth with a 5-second stop go. I'm party owner, so that's going to end well. Scuba is going to be coming across the line in fifth.
Scuba's tyres are screwed.
Yeah. Oh, and the crash as well. Goodness me. God, he could have been doing a ball boy there with them wheelies in classic cars. Goodness me. And Seraph is about to come across the line in sixth. I think Super Guy NL is there. There he is. Just letting Seraph through. Seraph is going to be coming across the line in sixth.
Come on, Sarah.
He's done well. He's had a bit of an unlucky race, I think, Seraph has tonight. But he should be back in A-League next week. And Super Guy NL is going to come across the line to finish 9th place. I don't want to hurt home or anything. He did finish behind 2 AI cars. Just thought I'd put it out.
Driver of the day.
Driver of the day, indeed. Do you know what? I'm still gonna get. I think that battle we could have had with Onyx. Right at the end of the race, Jesus Christ, Brendan Lee looks fat on there. God almighty. Look at him. Look at his face.
If you are watching, we are not doing you any harm.
No, it's just Chubby Cheeks Lee. That's what I'm going to call him. Look at that. Doesn't look like anything like him now because he has lost weight. But anyways, TFRL social race in Brazil is over and Weislake has won here, beating Matt by 8.7 seconds with that 3-second time penalty added on at the end. Will in third, Onyx Mer in fourth, Scooper in fifth. 7th and 6th, we also had Hamrez, Warlock and Super Guy NL finish. Niels, best at the B-League guys, in 10th. Good drive from him. Beating his Dutch compadre Matthias. Fidgeting Dragon, I was going to say Fighting Dragon again there. Fidgeting Dragon, Lewis, Keelan, Waddle Billy, Reb, Storm and Deneen. And my drive of the day will go to a mix between Weislig, Onyx Mer and Super Guy NL. Those three tie on my drive of the day.
I'm gonna have to give mine to that Expert X30.
Well, he wasn't even racing. I'm not sure who that guy is.
I think he's a bit of a twat, to be honest.
Yeah, I think he is. And on that note, thank you very much for watching. Oh, actually, no. I will give a few updates on thingy. So, yeah. I will message Lomans and Super Guy NL privately regarding their car choices. Or the cars that we're going to be allocating them into. A-League next week will be around Canada. We expect to have... I'm not going to be lobby host. No way, Jose, because that will affect my connection. And Steph was asking... S-Boy from B-League, new drive from B-League, was asking... has just messaged me there saying... was there... there was a race from There Alone. Was that just for fun, or was that the real race? It's a social race. It wasn't a real race. It doesn't count towards anything. Some of the AZR guys, if they're interested, might join up for A-League, possibly B-League. We'll find out in due course about those. A-League and B-League next week will return to the usual time of 7 o'clock UK time, around Canada. I will be commentating. I don't know who with. Oh dear. Oh wow. But he drove really well. Up to that contact with Onyx Mer, he drove stunningly well. The move he tried to pull off around the outside, he had it done. Onyx just caught the rear wheel. I will go back on stream and check that. But that was sensational driving between both the Dutchmen, and it's a credit to AZR, who 48 hours into their esports reign in the community, making impacts with driver signings, making impacts in TFRL with driver signings. Full credit must go to Lomans and Onyx Mer for getting them in, and us here in TFRL will support the esports brand every step of the way. And yeah, coming on to my other little announcement that I have. This has been in the works for quite a while, but I shall announce it tonight because I wasn't going to announce it until the end of the month, but I shall announce it now. TFRL will be running for the first time, and in January, the first ever TFRL Project Cars 2 League. Woohoo! Yes, Matthias is happy with that, and I will even make him more happier because Matthias, I want you leading on that front. If you can, with me and possibly another guy who shall be announced.
Small guy.
Yes, small guy will be having some involvement in Project Cars 2 side as well. Of course, our involvement in Gavra will remain on a Wednesday. But yeah, what we've got planned for Project Cars 2, if we get enough attendance, we are thinking of running 2 leagues on Project Cars 2. I can't really give you any dates at the minute, but they will be announced in the next couple of weeks. I will be working behind the scenes with my admins on making sure that everything is fit and healthy going forward for Project Cars 2. But yeah, first league that we were going to run, Bullboy won't be happy with this. We are going to be running TFRL Touring Car League on Mondays at 7 o'clock UK time. And on Wednesdays, we will be having TFRL IndyCar at 7 PM UK time. Now, if those times are not suitable for anyone, please let me know. If you do have Project Cars 2, give either myself, Matthias, or Small Guy messages regarding your interest in joining the Project Cars 2 leagues, and we will get a sign-up sheet form filled in. Time trials will be a part of Project Cars 2, I can reveal as well. And then after the time trials, we will be running social races. They'll be streamed live on this channel. And then after those, driver placements will be announced. And then the first action will be around the middle of January. Haven't got a date on it at the minute, but I expect it to be around the middle of January. And that is the first of many new innovations that we're going to be bringing to TFRL over the next calendar year. Has anybody else got to add anything? Or want to add anything?
Off esports?
Off esports? No. We're not what no. But yeah. I'm not even gonna announce that on stream.
Yeah.
What were you gonna say about GT Sport, Keelan? Yeah, that is something that is in the works as well. I will be working with Elliot over the weekend to find out what championships we're going to be running. It is our endeavour to be running a second season of the GT3 Championship, so if anybody is watching and likes the GT3s on GT Sport, we will be running that for our second season. Myself and Elliot will be running that. And it depends. I think what we're going for at the minute, possibly, could be the Audi R8 championship that we were testing out. I think it was last weekend that we were testing out. I think that is one of mine that I definitely want in there. But yeah, you'll find out. We will find out, and we will let you know on our decisions in due course. I'm not sure if anybody else wants to add anything before I end the stream. Congratulations, Wise League, and I will play the stream after this because I swear I heard Matthias was upset and crying in the background after he lost his front wing. Not crying, but you were very, very upset. Yeah, GG to everyone for turning up. GG to everyone for tuning in to TFRL Social Race. I think we had 20 viewers at one stage, which is very good. Next stream on this channel should be Sunday. Should be Porsche Super Cup. We're going to be running it later than normal. We are expecting to start between 7 and 7:15 on Sunday. So put that in your diaries if you are going to be tuning in on Sundays. I might be racing in there, so you will have a look at my driving, my unbelievable driving, to say the least. I have won a race this season, so yeah. So I'm a small guy though, which horrible, terrible.
I've started my 100% record, and I will never lose it.
You will never lose it, but I did see you won Gran Turismo Sport, so you've actually got no excuse now to...
I know.
Yeah, so turn up on Sunday and try and win, and try and get that championship back, because it is going away from you.
I know.
Ayla.
No, Isla's off this week.
Yeah, Isla's off this week. Porsche Super Cup won't be off this week. That'll be the next stream on this channel. Thank you everyone for watching, and until Porsche Super Cup on Sundays, we might be streaming tomorrow, who knows. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. David Coulthard, Pantari Gaming's joined. David Coulthard.